This is Rummy's Corner. Dillian Whyte was the seasoned veteran who was supposed to represent a big step up in class for the 20-year-old powerhouse, Moses Itauma. Despite being the big underdog going in, Whyte was the guy who was supposed to help answer some questions about Itauma, specifically his stamina and his ability to take a good punch. Whyte was the guy many believed would truly test the promising young heavyweight, but that didn't happen. Instead, the fight wound up being a complete and total mismatch where Itauma blasted Whyte out in impressive fashion, stopping him in the opening round. So here we are, and Itauma still remains largely untested and unproven. One thing he emphatically proved yet again, however, is that he sure can punch. His fists are dynamite. What most impressed me about Itauma's performance is that he is so calm and relaxed. Indeed, in terms of prize fighting, he exhibited maturity beyond his years. Very cool and calculated, and he is very accurate and methodical. Once he had Whyte shook, he was very measured with his follow-up attacks, never overextending and never becoming overexcited. He was the personification of cool, calm, and collected, and he did what he needed to do to get Whyte out of there early and decisively. The way Whyte went stumbling as soon as he got up, I thought it was a perfect stoppage by the ref. Whyte was mighty wobbly and things were likely to end very badly for him had it continued. What also impressed me about Itauma was his post-fight interview, where he readily admitted that Joseph Parker and Agit Kabayel are more deserving to challenge Usyk, but he stressed that he would love the opportunity all the same. I thought it was a classy and respectful comment from Itauma, and I'm in complete agreement. In my opinion, Parker and Kabayel are the two most deserving challengers for Usyk right now, where I believe Parker is the single most deserving of a crack at Usyk, and I believe Kabayel represents the most interesting challenger for Usyk based on styles. Make no mistake, Parker and Kabayel deserve the chance to fight Usyk, and honestly, I don't think that's the case for Moses. Wins over Vach and Whyte don't exactly make him a deserving challenger, but all the same, he sure is an interesting challenger. Oleksandr Usyk versus Moses Itauma? Why the hell not? Usyk's already cleaned out the division, twice beating Fury and AJ and Dubois for good measure. Usyk hasn't really taken any soft-touch defenses since he became champion, but he certainly deserves the chance to take whatever fights he wants right now as far as I'm concerned. Not that I'm calling Itauma a soft touch, but my point being, Usyk is in the driver's seat right now, and if he wants to fight someone aside from Parker or Kabayel, I believe he's earned the right to get one defense against an opponent of his choosing. And it's not as if a fight against Itauma wouldn't be inherently intriguing, even if there are more deserving challengers for Usyk, exactly as Itauma himself admitted. The fact that Itauma is still largely unproven and untested makes the fight even more interesting in some ways. Usyk is a master of his craft, with incredible footwork and stamina, and he has a proven track record of being extremely durable with an ability to take a great punch. With Usyk's brilliant footwork, toughness, and endurance, no doubt he would provide a tricky and slippery target for the 20-year-old powerhouse. But what happens if the young heavyweight can find a way to deliver his devastating power against the undefeated, undisputed king of the heavyweight division? I have no idea whatsoever, but I sure would like to find out. Now don't get me wrong here, Usyk would be a considerable favorite going in, and justifiably so, but it's a captivating proposition all around, all the same. Short of Usyk defending against Parker and or Kabayel, I think Itauma might actually be the next best thing right now, but regardless, Moses is young and the future is wide open. Aside from Usyk, there are a ton of interesting potential fights that exist for him right now, and whoever Itauma fights next, I for one will sure as hell be tuning in. What do you think? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful night. This is Rummy's Corner.